All right, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises and honor and glory that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who were well, peace, blessings, and salutations go to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. To you brothers out there pushing this truth with righteousness and sincerity into the aqua, the few sisters that are listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. Alright, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Go in to edify the faith and lands of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Through the spirit, Rakakadash, I pray, let's be edifying straight to the point. Alright, we're gonna jump right into it, man. But these super elites, man, trying to run from their judgment. Alright, the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright, because these super rich elites, they know, alright, their time is up, man. Alright, we're talking about the global banking families, alright? The global banking families, the 13 Illuminati families, alright, are gonna run because they know they're trying to build this plan for this new world order. They know there's not gonna be no order and all is gonna fail. Okay? And the Bible prophesies, hey, when all fails, what these devils gonna do? Alright? These devils are gonna run. Okay? They're gonna run to their doomsday bunkers, they're gonna run to their cave bunkers, their underwater sea bunkers, and their space bunkers, man. Okay? That these devils got built up, man. It goes to show you that the Bible is a true book. Okay? So let's read a little bit of this article. This is from the Guardian, alright.com. It says the super rich preppers planning to save themselves from the apocalypse, which they're not gonna be able to save themselves from. Alright, they're not gonna be able to save themselves from the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? Alright? And if you and hey, these super rich that's got, doomsday bunkers over here, well, basically it's good for nothing because all of that is gonna be burned. Okay? When 200 million ICBM nuclear missiles hit this place, Babylon, Great America, nothing is going to survive over here. So all these rich people that's getting these doomsday bunkers and all that, that's just ain't nothing but just a waste of money, man. All right. So without further ado, let's read a little bit of this article, and I'm gonna pull out a couple of precepts and Lord willing, I pray let's be able to find it. I'm not gonna make this too long. All right. All right. It says tech billionaires are buying up luxurious bunkers and hiring military security to survive a social collapse they helped create, and which they did. They helped create this. The super rich elites, all right, the global banking families. They helped create this. All right, this all being done by design to create order out of chaos, order ab chaos. All right, but they gonna realize, hey, all this is gonna fail. Okay, what these devils trying to do? All right, they're trying to MOTB everyone. Okay, all right, all of it's gonna fail. All of it's gonna come to naught, man. Okay, but like everything they do, it has unintended consequences, and yes, it does, man. And the consequences is, all right, that new world order that they're trying to plan on bringing is gonna fail. It's gonna come to naught. All right, they're gonna run. All right, they're gonna try to escape their judgment. But hey, what happened? Hey, when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua endows his men with spiritual powers, these devils ain't gonna have nowhere to run. And that's so much for their so-called military security. Yeah, it's over with, man. Okay? So, hey, and there's a lot of scriptures coming to mind too, man, as I think of this. All right. I'm gonna read a little bit of this. I'm gonna read this this little paragraph here, and then I'm gonna pull out some precepts. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, okay? It says, as a humanist who writes about the impact of digital technology on our lives, I am often mistaken for a futuristic. The people most interested in hiring me for my opinion about technology are usually less concerned with building tools that help people's lives better, live better lives in the present than they are in identifying the next big thing through which to dominate them in the future. I don't usually respond to their inquiries. Why help these guys ruin what's left of the internet, much less civilization? I ain't reading. Shouldn't have read that on anyway. It says still sometimes a combination of morbid curiosity and cold hard cash is enough to get me on the stage in front of the tech elites, where I try to talk some sense into them about how their businesses are affecting our lives out here in the real world. That's how I found myself accepting an invitation to address a group mysteriously described as the ultra wealthy stakeholders out in the middle of the desert. And a limo was waiting for me at the airport. As the sun began to drip over the horizon, I realized I had been in a car for 3 hours. What sort of wealthy hedge fund types would drive this far from the airport for a conference? Then I saw it on a panel path next to the highway, as if racing against us. A small jet was coming in front of a landing on a private airfield, of course. Let's see. I'm gonna read all of that. Let's go down here. It says they started out in innocently and predictably enough. Bitcoin or Ethereum, virtual reality or augmented reality. Who will get quantum computing first, China or Google? Eventually, they edge into their real topics of concern: New Zealand or Alaska. Which region would be less affected by the coming climate crisis, or it only got worse from there? Which was the greater threat, global warming or biological warfare? How long should one plan to be able to survive with no outside help? Should a shelter have its own air supply? What was the likelihood of groundwater contaminations? Finally, the CEO of a brokerage house explained that he had nearly completed building his own underground bunker system and asked, "How do I maintain authority over my security force after the event?" The event that was their impetus for the environmental collapse, social unrest, nuclear explosion, solar storms, unstoppable virus, or malice computer hacking that takes everything down. All right, and it's just a guy interviewing these elites, man. All right, so I'm really not gonna read this. All right, but you get the bit, man. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. I'll put it in the description box. You can read it. It's just a guy interviewing these interviewing the super rich elites. All right, trying to plan to save themselves for what's coming. All right, and hey, a lot of them aren't going to survive. They're going to survive in other parts of the world because technically, like I said earlier in this video, nothing here in Babylon. If you got doomsday bunkers here in Babylon, the Great America, yeah, that's just a waste of money because nothing is going to survive here. All right. So without further ado, let's get some scriptures, man. I'm not going to make this too long. All right. Let's go straight to the scriptures. All right. This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell, all right, with their underground bunkers, all right, and you seen them, all right. There's videos where they show I think it's somewhere in part of Kansas City, all right. I think it is where they show where these you know these people, all right, these some of these elites got some of these underground bunkers, all right, that go all the way down, man. And they got different components, okay, all right, you know, and then the brother from New York, all right. I watched this video yesterday where they showed where they got, it looks like a house on the outside. On the inside, it's a bunker too. All right. But like I said, man, none of this shit ain't gonna survive here, man. Okay, this is basically it's just a waste of money, man. All right, just a waste of money. All right, So hey, and those who do survive, these rich, wealthy elites, all right, the ones that survive in the other parts of the world, hey, they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery. Thus says the scriptures. Okay, Amos 9:2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven with their space stations, all right, these super rich elites, they got space bunkers too, man. All right. So, hey, they're gonna try to flee to those space stations when all hell breaks loose, and especially when Yahushua comes back. What's gonna happen? Thence will I bring them down. The Lord's gonna bring you devils right back down to the ground, man. Okay, like it tells you in Obadiah. All right, Obadiah verse 4. Though they climb up, though they how this? Let's just go again. I don't want to butcher it. I do not want to butcher that. All right. Let's read Obadiah verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right. These devils don't think that no one can bring them down to the ground. All right. But Yahushua is coming back to bring you devils down, man. All right. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, with this space station, its space bunkers, okay, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Shai. So the Lord's going to bring you devils right back down, man. Okay? All right? Now let's go back to Amos 9 and let's read verse 3. Verse 3. And though they hide themselves in the top of Caramel, all right, the cave bunkers, mountain bunkers, I will search and take them out hence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, all right, the sea water bunkers, all right, this will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Leviathan is going to be awakened, man. All right, Leviathan is going to take these devils, man. All right, so hey, a lot is going to happen when Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, and really before Yahweh Shai comes back, man. Okay, so hey, these devils going to try to run from their judgment. And hey, ain't no look, you devils ain't got nowhere to run, no place to hide, man. Point blank, period. This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 23. Am I a power at hand, said the Lord Yahweh, and not a power afar off? Verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him, said the Lord Yahweh? Do I not feel heaven and earth, said the Lord Yahweh Shai? So the Lord can see you devils, man. All right. The Lord tells you that his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Let's get there. I think that's Rock 23. Where is it? Yep, right here. Sirach 23 and verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. So, hey, look, man, you devils can't hide nowhere, man. You devils gonna try to hide from your judgment, because you know you done messed up, man. All right, you done effed up. You put your hands on the Lord's vessel, man. The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? And you know you done screwed up, man. So, hey, when all hell breaks loose, you devils gonna try to run. You're gonna try to flee, all right? Especially when those missiles, all right, start flying, all right? When you devils think that, hey, I'm coming to the completion of my new world order, I'm gonna sit and enjoy this. Yeah, I'm good, man. No, man, let's get this, all right? This is Job 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. He gonna be in straits, all right? Divers straits, man, okay? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, all right? The wicked represents the laborers. Everybody's gonna come up against this devil, all right? And in a few months, all right, a few months back, all right, and I think that was in Sri Lanka, where they had all of these civilians coming after the governors, the senators, the elites, all right, pulling them out of their homes and killing them, all right. They're gonna be, hey, these devils gonna run from that, all right. They're gonna run from that shit, man, all right. Some are gonna get away, all right. The wealthy elites, the rich, wealthy elites. They ain't gonna get away from that. But these this sort of elites, rich elites, they ain't gonna get away from that. Some will and some won't. Not really. A lot of them ain't gonna make it to their bunkers, all right? But the rich are, the rich elites, all right? The global 13 global banking families, they gonna make it to their doomsday bunkers, all right? They gonna they got ways to get in there, but they gonna be the first fruits of slavery. Thus says the scriptures, okay? Because the New Jerusalem, which is the men of the Lord, the 144,000 are gonna come down out of those chariots, and hey, gonna round your ass up, and in the captivity you devils are going, man. All right. Let's read on. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, all right, when he's about to come to the completion of his new world order, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and it shall rain upon him while he is eating. What's going to rain upon these devils? ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, when they begin to be shot from the four corners of the earth. Okay, all right. And speaking of what I just mentioned, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16, because hey, this is a prophecy that's bound to happen real soon, man. All right, fishing season is almost up for the men of the Lord. Okay, all right. Jeremiah 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters. Those same fishermen, the same men of the Lord that you see prophesying, are going to become hunters. And like I say, the time of fishing for the elect, that's about to come to an end. All right? All right? And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Come on, man. You devils think you're gonna run? Hey, the Lord's elect's gonna come down and take your ass out of them damn cave bunkers, man. All right, and I'm talking about the super rich elites, man. All right, the global banking families. I ain't talking about these ones here in Babylon, cause this place gonna be totally decimated, man. This place gonna be burnt. All right, to a crisp. All right, nothing's gonna survive here, man. All right. So these people, these rich elites got their doomsday bunkers here. That's just a waste of damn money and a waste of time, man. All right. So hey, nothing's gonna survive here. Okay. All right. Let's see what else I got here. I got another scripture. This is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 12. And and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. What's gonna cause the earth to quake, man? Some ICBM nuclear missiles. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. All right, from the smoke of those missiles. You seen it in the movie Terminator 2: Judgment Day, man. All right, verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. This ain't talking about literal stars, okay? This is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles, all right? And when you see them, they look like they're stars, all right? The ICBM nuclear missile, that warhead that comes down back into the atmosphere and comes back into the Earth's atmosphere, it looks like a star that's falling from the outer firmament, okay? So that's what that's talking about. They ain't talking about literal stars, man. Literal stars ain't not gonna fall back on the Earth, man. That's stupid, okay? This is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles, okay? All right. Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right, that destroying wind after that missile hit that big mushroom cloud, man. All right, let's read on verse 14. And the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. All right, that's talking about that mushroom cloud, man. Okay, that mushroom cloud. It looks like a little mushroom cloud that's like a scroll, okay? And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. All right, it's gonna cause these ICBM nuclear missiles gonna cause the Earth to basically do a little you know, a geographic change, man. Something to that effect. What I'm trying to say. All right, verse 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich man and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, them bunkers, man, cave bunkers, them doomsday bunkers, underground bunkers. Okay, verse 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, Yahweh Shem Shai, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Okay, because hey, Yahweh Shai is coming back to take care of business, man. All right, like it tells you in Isaiah the 63rd chapter, he's coming back to a world that is ruled by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And who's ruling now? Esau Edom, the elites of Esau Edom. Okay? All right? Verse 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? All right? Nobody ain't going to be able to stand over here in Babylon the Great America because, hey, this place is going to be decimated. Okay? The elites, they're going to run. They're going to hide themselves, like we just read. They're going to hide themselves in them mountain bunkers, doomsday bunkers, cave bunkers. All right? They're going to try to flee to their space stations. All right? All to no avail, man. All right? And some going to make it. All right? They're going to make it. But what's going to happen? Let's get a script and I'm going to close it out. Let's get another one. What's going to happen? All right? When, hey, we come back down, it's over for you devils, man. Okay? This is Psalms chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and the two-edged swords in their hand. Why, Lord? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Like he tell you in Revelations 13:9-10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You devils are going away into captivity. Okay? Alright, so you devils trying to run from your captivity and trying to run from your punishment, it's all gonna come to naught, man. You devils are not gonna run. Okay? You're not gonna run from your captivity. You're gonna come right back down here and face your punishment. Point blank, period, man. Alright? Ain't no hiding. You know what you did. Alright? You know what you done. You done fucked up. You put your hands on the Lord's elect. Really, you put your hands on the children of Israel, man. You ain't put your hands on the Lord's elect yet. And really, you're going to put your hands on some of the elect, but you ain't going to be able to put your hands on all the elect, man. Because, hey, some of the men of the Lord are going to be endowed with spiritual powers. That's also coming, all right? And so, hey, you devils ain't going to get away with the shit that you're doing, man, okay? Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? So, hey, judgment is coming to you damn devils. So you devils can try to run, but you are not going to be able to hide from your judgment. Okay? The judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And hey, build all you doomsday bunkers you want. All right? Hey, all it's going to come to naught, man. All right, so I'm in the lesson here, man. All right, I just wanted to do this little quick lesson. Lord willing, our praise lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shem Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful and let that scatter abroad. See you with another lesson soon, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala Shalom. Wild Bible Ball about one DTA about Ball. Boom. Shalom till next time. Shalom.